problem.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be a tough one. But that aside, Ravenking and ATATA, super talented players, obviously.
What does that say?
I think you just said King.
My
teammate got, yo. Where'd you buy it? Let's start there.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of things
I don't know Sandy well enough.
I'm trying to think of things I can say. I'll say this. Where'd you buy it? I mean, was that here? I bought
Definitely not here. It definitely wasn't.
I don't know.
I saw somebody walk around earlier. It had a hat that said free hat, limit 1.
That's so
I was like, oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I'll give it up.
Never forget September 29th. I'm being so real. I don't know what the significance of that is.
You know what it is? It's, aren't they Nebraska? I think they're Nebraska.
Oh, both.
Wait. If it also says the same thing.
Wait a minute.
It does.
Where are they shopping? Is this H&M? Like, I just want to know.
I mean, maybe.
I haven't been in Zara in a long time.
One of them might be the coolest.
Shout outs to Forever 21. Like, I have no idea.
Forever 21. They got them at Baby Gap.
Yo, that's crazy. The Baby Gap.
These are some
fitted.
These are some wild hats.
Well,
I don't know if either of them have it.
Now Ravenking and ATATA look boring with just their normal human hair. Like,
yeah,
their hats don't say anything about mental health. You know, like,
yeah,
that's crazy. Be an ally. Send a message.
Honestly, shout outs to people about this stuff.
Of course.
I've met a lot. Like, actually, one of my best friends, Last has become a best friend of mine. I know he's on the spectrum a little bit. But shout outs.
I will ask you questions.
What?
Well, I didn't
ask
know that.
him.
I
You
didn't
can ask
know
him
that.
questions.
I never knew.
You can ask him questions. I love Last. But you'll never hear me say that to him in person.
No. Unless he's watching the stream, but he'll probably.
I hope if he's watching the stream, I'm changing my mind and everything. Anyway, we're going to get into this match. PS2 time. Wow, look at that PS2, huh?
All right. ATATA and Ravenking both getting messed up with that Mewtwo bear.
What does Ness's hat say?
I bet not a word about autism. I bet not a word about it. Fake friends to the community.
All right, let's drop that. I'm sorry I kept that going for so long.
You know what else keeps going? Leaf Shield, very good at actually keeping Ness out of the air.
Oh, all right.
Force him to just respect that option.
Hey, there we go, Ravenking.
Yeah.
If I'm going down, you're coming with me. Ravenking probably wasn't even in that bad of a spot. He just said, yeah, this is a good idea.
Yeah, you know what? He saw something, he took it. I was going to say Ike up B is probably pretty solid against this team because they're going to be doing a lot of moves that he needs to armor through, so definitely going to have to respect that.
I'm sorry, but Snake grabbed Ike, and Sandy was trying to grab Ike as well. So Snake has Ike, and then Mega Man's just like, he's grabbing his balls. Wow.
Even the character is heavy.
I'm sorry.
I may have missed it. I may have missed that animation. But yeah, even a character as heavy as Mega Man is still going to go down to that back towards the ledge. Red team way down in stocks here.
Yeah, it is definitely a little bit rough, and I think that's just a little bit of that Ike coming out here a little bit. Like, Ike's good in doubles, don't get me wrong, but like when you're going against Mega Man and Snake, I feel like there's a lot of advantage that can be taken of a character whose recovery options are a little bit limited. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Joker come out after this if they don't find a way to turn this around. But there you go, actually. Now they have the lead, so not bad.
Yeah, Sandy trying to put on some really good pressure and just kind of interrupt that Ike side beat that he loves to go for.
Yep.
Ravenking is kind of just in a weird spot, though. Like, if he finds an aerial, great, but other than that, feels like he has to just kind of wait around and try to find a position to just do up B.
The other thing, too, about Ike is like, oh, God, there it is. Yep. The other thing about Ike, too, is like all his hits, like, you kind of know where they're going depending on what move it is. So I feel like it's really easy for ATATA to kind of pick up where he's going to combo off of it as well. So,
oh, great save from WelfarePickles. Sandy had definitely overextended there, but really good awareness from him. I love how willing he is to go off stage with that back air. It's such a good move, and if it was on anybody but Snake, you see it way more.
You know what? If I'm Ravenking at that point, I'm recovering and actually aiming out, right? Because you still hit Snake a little bit, but you got a chance to spike Sandy on your way down.
Wow, grabbing him out of the up B. That was so sick. Great
That's
work.
actually really brave, too.
Yeah.
And what did you say up there a little bit?
This is looking kind of rough for Yellow Team, though. Started off pretty strong, taking those Ravenking stocks so early, but now WelfarePickles just one single Ike hit away from going down. Great attempt on the Gimp with the down air, and that's super sick that Sandy's able to clean that up. This could be what turns us around.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, but he missed the bear.
And it's kind of, there's no way.
You're cooked, bro.
I was going to say, ATATA's good enough to finish that, and if he did not have Rush, he was absolutely cooked.
I've been on ATATA's TikTok for so long, I was like, oh, it's going to be the thing. But Rush definitely was able to save him. Now we have ourselves a pretty square match here, only 20% separating them. Can Sandy find some kind of way to keep ATATA out of the air? Because we all know that that back air is going to be a huge problem. And so is that drag down fair if ATATA can find it.
You know, I feel like I should know how this matchup goes, but I can't quite remember. Oh, nice. There you go. Goodbye. The fact that actually was clipping him while he got on the stage is really messed up.
Yeah. Like he had successfully made it. Like it's still active. Like that's just a really tough move to deal with. Even this long into the game, you have to just stay present and remember to like mash that get up attack if you see that move. But either way, despite everything that happened, Ravenking and ATATA are going to take that first game. Yellow Team it was definitely their game to lose. I think WelfarePickles just got a little bit too crazy trying to get that edge guard, and it just wasn't worth it.
Yep. Yes, pretty solid stuff. Yeah, there was definitely a bit of a weird spot. Like, I wonder if that was kind of like a big problem in the earlier game too. Because when we saw how Ravenking was just kind of getting bopped in that final stock, like I wonder if that's kind of how those earlier stocks disappeared. Because that was what I feel like I just wasn't watching Ravenking at all, like at the beginning. So
I just saw his stocks just flying, so I just kind of assumed Yellow Team kind of had it.
Yep.
There were 2 gone in like a minute.
Honestly, I would stay Ike here, and then switch to Joker if you need it. Because I know he has a Joker in his back pocket. He's probably thinking about it right now. All right, he's going to stick with Ike. All right, I think this is the right play. But again, like with how last game went, I feel like they finished off strong. But if this game looks really rough, then yeah, I would probably switch to the Joker at that point.
Yeah, it's an interesting scenario because like Ravenking kind of needs to stay next to Ness because they bullied him so hard. But Ike's hitboxes are so big that he can't stay that close either because he's going to be clipping his teammate. So he's got to find a kind of unique spacing to make Ike still threatening in this match.
Oh, yeah, tried to get that Aether going. Oh, all right. There we go. That's really one of my favorite things about doubles is when one person gets hit, the teammate punishes you for hitting his teammate. Yeah. And then that teammate punishes another teammate, and then it just keeps going back and forth. Yeah. I don't know why that always makes me laugh.
It's just a really tough chain reaction to deal with because, you know, you could fully just die because you thought you saw a punish for somebody else. Yep. Like the reward just wasn't there for you.
Oh! And you know what? I think he was holding back because he was doing back air. So I wonder if he was holding out, and that just kind of made it worse.
Oh, okay. Well, a little bit of team kills on both sides here. WelfarePickles at least going to get a 2-for-1, but definitely going to wreck his teammate there.
All right, there we go. Some decent damage, trying to find a way to close him out. And they're doing a good job trying to keep the two separated here so they can try to put a lot of focus on one of them.
I do think... Oh, Jesus, that dash attack is going to come through. I do think Ravenking might not stay Ike the whole set because you're starting to see WelfarePickles do some really specific anti-Ike stuff that is only going to get worse as this goes on.
Yep. Yeah, I remember Ravenking's one of the best Ikes in the world, too. I mean, doesn't really play the character quite as much anymore. But, like, I feel like once you become the best Ike, it's kind of hard to forget how to play this character.
Right.
He's not very involved. He's not very complex.
He doesn't take a whole lot of maintenance.
Right. So I feel like, and honestly, he plays a character of more maintenance now. So
way more, yeah. Way more. I like the pressure that WelfarePickles is putting on, though. We're seeing multiple dash attacks. We're seeing C4. Really got a lot going on here.
What a tech. What a tech from ATATA to stay alive here. Yep, puts you to sleep. Oh, tried to run him to the ledge.
Yeah, and also Snake Nest is, of course, a very messed up matchup, but it really hasn't come into play very often. Like, WelfarePickles is just kind of interacting with him as little as he can, and ATATA's not able to, like, absorb a whole lot either.
Ooh. Just a little too much damage on Snake to follow up with that up air. Ah, too early on the back air, not going to be able to get that connection here. And now red team separated as C4 in a little bit of a precarious position.
Yeah, we're starting to see Sandy still able to keep his teammate in check, though. Still able to find, like, little saves wherever he can. But both of these matchups individually could be very tough for Snake, so I just want to say that WelfarePickles is just playing really, really hot right now.
Yep. And this is where I feel like they're actually at a loss here, right? They're losing. You got 107, 109, 3 stocks. So if you both lose a stock, all of a sudden you're down to 1 stock left, and that's just not a position you want to be in a doubles moment. As you can see, Ness float off to the side, going to get that restock, but you're at 116 now, and it's really easy to turn this into a 2v1 scenario.
Yeah, I think they got to find something to abuse with Snake, especially if they can like force him to Cypher or something, because other than that, ATATA is just 1 hit away from going out of there.
Yep.
Up tilt, not, oh! Just barely missed.
Wow! You actually had to hit him with the moment, like, what was it? When he's shooting his neutral A, right? Like the next to the blaster has like the strong hitbox. Like that's actually kind of got that. So I was all over the place with my work.
Oh my God! What a scary setup. Trying to find the ledge trump to the trying to find the ledge trump F smash, but that was also insane. Yeah, that was wild. I'm sorry, I actually didn't see what happened to Ravenking down there. What happened to him?
I was having a hard time talking.
It's okay.
So it happens, you know.
Yeah.
But you know Mega Man where he goes beep, 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 right? And you know how the hitbox on his it's like it hurts. It hits hard. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he was just stuck underneath and tried the Aether, but you're underneath PS2, so.
All right, so it is 1-1. Both games still pretty close, so Ravenking is still pretty confident with the Ike. Yeah. This is loser semis, though, so this is actually going to be the determining factor here. So, yeah, this is just best of 3 still. So, winner of this makes it on to losers finals. Ravenking definitely got the Ike locked in. Hopefully he can just kind of maintain center stage and just keep himself, like, in good positions here, because yellow team, both of them individually have just done some very, very good work with edge guarding Ravenking.
Dude, this is some really good early damage, though, from red team. Just kind of bopping whoever's close, whoever's closest. You know what, Ravenking, you know, even if it's his own teammate, he gets to press the A button, he's going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely got some good pressure. Even getting a little bit of extra damage with that up B. WelfarePickles, he knows very well he doesn't want to Cypher in a bad place, so still keeping himself in a good position, kind of ciphering near the ledge there. I like the attempt on the C4 at the bottom of the stage, but yeah, ATATA not going to take the bait.
All right, yeah. Ravenking just going to go ahead and throw that out there, and now they're going to get some pretty solid damage. Nothing super crazy onto Pickles, but... Oh, no! All right, we'll take that, though.
Yeah, take that all day. The armor going to bail him out. Easily would have died outside of that because that up tilt is super, super strong. But either way, Ravenking still got the lead here. Still looking really solid, and he's definitely really cleaned up where he's picking his shots with these neutral airs. He's adapting to where the grenades are going, and he's getting a lot of mileage for it.
Okay, yeah, you know, we'll take that. Spot dodge, and then Snake runs past you, up tilts, and still hits you with it. All right. Sweet chin music, but up.
And he won't pass the Ox.
He won't pass the Ox.
This is a nightmare for ATATA to maintain, like, getting back to the stage. He's found good answers, but there's so much pressure with Nikita and Mega Man S Smash there. But
how many stocks do they really have in stock?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. That's what I would say. He a fan.
What does that mean?
I will not say. But what I will say is that ATATA is starting to sneak in those heals, and that's really important, especially since he's already kind of like on the back end of the stock here at 90%. This is a really, really even game for Game 3 here, but Ravenking is putting on great pressure. Excellent F-tilt, and that was not DI'd well.
See, there's things like, when Ike's working, it's hard for me to feel like this character's bad, but then you see like how many things actually do go wrong with this character, and you're like, oh yeah, this character does suck.
Yeah, you see his disadvantage, and you're like, yikes, bro.
Tell me that, like some of those moves, like they work very awkwardly sometimes. That move's so ridiculous. I can't believe they bumped that move.
Yeah, I think very few characters could have survived that, even with center stage. ATATA once again finding the cleanup with the yo-yo. WelfarePickles rolling for his life because he was double trapped right there. That was a terrible spot.
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, good air dodge. Just 100%. WelfarePickles was looking for that back air.
All right, more great pressure coming out here from Ravenking. WelfarePickles still alive here, but not by a whole lot. ATATA sitting very pretty on his second stock at this point. Still going to live that F smash. Yeah, he's been living through some crazy stuff.
Oh my God. Yeah, honestly, that's a restock you take here.
Yeah, sure is. Wow, 119. That's all it took. That was huge for Ravenking.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like that's one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, Ike's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
definitely
better in team.
But then you see this and you realize how Ike is bad. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So long.
Wow.
Yep, see you later. 2 of Chicago's most prime.
That was great. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to kill. I know he had like max rage, so it makes sense. But
this is why you don't coordinate outfits. It ruins your flow.
Oh my god. I will not discuss the hats again. But I would like to know where they got them. But either
It's
way,
probably some like dropship site or whatever. Like
I don't know. I mean, I bought a Marvel 2 hat and like a GameCube hat here. Like I saw some crazy.
I don't
hats
think they
for
sell
one of
those hats here.
I don't know how. Anyway, so Ravenking gonna move it on to losers finals. They are going to be fighting against Vin and Dakpo. But before that, we actually have some ads to throw to. So.